Hello, guys. Welcome to Fitness Business Secrets. You have a solo episode today with Jimmy. It's the morning over here in Australia. It is 7:43 a.m. I'm two pre-workouts deep, so I'm coming in fucking hot for you guys here today. Now, I'm going to teach you how to build a seven-figure fitness business, even if you are a dumb motherfucker. Okay. Now, I say that because I love you guys. And also, as well, I don't consider myself a very intelligent man. I got kicked out of school in year 11. I got kicked out of school because I was like truanting. So I really wasn't going to school. I wasn't studious. I had a list, but you guys just kind of picked up there. I had a list. My mum died when I was two. Interesting story, but my mum died when I was two. She very sadly committed suicide, and I stopped talking, I believe, for about 24 months. I was kind of just talking when that happened. Then I stopped talking for 2 years, and then I had this like incredibly bad list for a while. But anyways, at school, I was only really good at math. I'm like pretty solid at math, definitely like multiplication and stuff like that. I'm pretty dominant, but was a terrible student. I also didn't read many books and stuff like that as well. So I wasn't like one of those people that like knew I was going to be an entrepreneur at age 15 and read fucking 48 books a day and shit like that. I only kind of got into this kind of, racket of being able to control my own income when I was in my early 20s. And if you're not very intelligent, right, like me, if you're not like, an absolute genius, I want you to know that you can build a seven-figure fitness business because I can, right? And I have, and I'm not a very intelligent person. So you don't have to be super smart to actually do this. You just got to roll up your fucking sleeves and make shit happen. But before we get into today's episode, which I'm going to talk about beliefs, finding proof, daily action, knowing your metrics, and the power list concept, I want to give a big shout out to one of my amazing private clients, Bianca. She's up to 170 members. Something kind of happened. We were kind of chatting a couple of weeks ago. There's a few franchise gyms opening in her area. Essentially, we made a game plan to absolutely annihilate those motherfuckers, to sink them slowly with a offer that is better, an offer that we can monetize. There's a really, really, really famous quote in marketing: the person who can pay the most to acquire a client always wins. She has done really amazing work. She's got a really, really clear vision for herself, for her partner, and also for her child. I'm so blessed to be able to work with her, and I cannot wait to see her absolutely dominate over the next 12 months. But if you want to build a seven-figure business, guys, you firstly have to believe it's possible. Okay. So in this podcast, that's why I share a lot of stories with you guys, right? So then you're like, oh, hey, Jimmy said this story, right? This is how it kind of translated, and for you to actually believe that it is possible. Okay. But you've got two ways that you can actually start to make this a reality for yourself. You've got to fucking visualize it. And I'm going to share with you the two ways that help me. First of all, you want to find proof, right? You want to find other people who are like you with the same business model, who have built a seven-figure fitness business. You have to find the proof, right? The proof is in the pudding, as they say. So you want to find other facilities or other businesses, right, that are very, very similar to yours that are doing seven figures. Okay. That's where like the power of like mentorship groups and things like that, say something like the Inner Circle. If I can promote my own program to you guys, I'm sure you have been marketed to me previously, though, is one of the cool things about that. If you've got some like certified like killers in there, dudes like Dean Williams, Rick Gisbert's, like all those kind of cats who are like legit fucking dominating hard. And then you're like, hey, like, Dean and Rick, like, are they any different to me? No, not really. They just either have more experience or more knowledge than what you have right now. And you start to realize that it's fucking possible. Okay. But then also as well, you want to surround yourself with people who have seven-figure businesses, okay? Because then their beliefs start to become your beliefs, okay? And we always talk about, like, you hear this shit, like, you are the people you're around, and, you get the habits of the top 5 people you spend the most time with. And I'm going to give you some sad, honest truth here today. It's actually fucking true, right? If you hang around with people who complain about gas prices, inflation, and increased interest rates, you're going to start fucking complaining about that shit as well. I was on a call the other day with someone who has recently bought 4 new properties over the last 6 weeks. They weren't fucking complaining about interest rates or inflation or increased fuel prices and shit. Wasn't even on their fucking radar, right? So who you are around will start to determine your beliefs. So you want to find proof that it's possible and then just hang out with certified killers. Doesn't mean you don't love and care for the people who are in your life who aren't certified killers. You should try and pick them up to go to your level, okay? But just make sure that you are hanging around with people who totally dominate in business if you do want to dominate in business yourself. Now, bridging into how you can build a 7-figure fitness business, even if you're dumb as fuck like me, okay, we just need to know these two things, okay? So first of all, you do have to know what type of KPI you are trying to improve every single day. Okay, so your KPIs are really, really important in your business. And we kind of talk about them a lot within the Inner Circle program and things like that. Okay, but you want to make sure, right, when you are taking like daily action, okay, is we've got a couple of key metrics and I'm going to rattle them off for you really, really quickly. So cash collected in the business is really important on a weekly basis, right? Cash flow is king. Okay, I'm telling you, if you're collecting 5K a week at the moment, life gets fucking better if you start to collect 10K. Okay, then we track how many active members you have, but here's the main ones: your leads, total, referrals, marketing ad spend, your leads from your paid ads, leads from organic, leads from your website, anything to do with lead generation. Okay, so when we're picking out our daily habits on our power list, like what are we trying to improve? Are we trying to improve our lead generation? People raising their hand that they're interested. Okay, then your next metrics are how many bookings you get. Okay, how many bookings you get manually and how many bookings you get through your automations. Okay, so if on your power list you're going to call your leads more, you're going to work on your ACR automations, that will be all in relation to getting more people to book consultations. Then obviously you have your no-show buster, right? There's no point getting bookings if they don't attend. So if you go, hey, like this week I had 5 bookings and 3 didn't attend, in your power list we'll talk about, you would have to implement the systems to get your no-shows, your consultations to attend. Then we've obviously got all the sales ones. Any free trials you got started, paid trials, trial revenue, and also closed sales. And that would break down a couple of things: your ability to sell over the phone or face-to-face or Zoom, however you're selling. Also, your ability to bypass a free trial and get people to pay you money. And then obviously your conversions if you are running a trial system, which a lot of people do a 28-day or 6-week offer. Okay. Then obviously we've got your cancels and suspensions. Okay, cancels and suspensions. We want to limit our cancels and limit our suspensions. And then the last metric, which is very, very, very important to me, right, is how many fucking testimonials you guys get, right? Because if you want to show someone you are the real deal in life, what you want to do is have a page called Your Business/Results. And it has so many like testimonials and screenshots and videos on that page. People should have to scroll for like 4 minutes just to get to the bottom of it. Okay, and you want to start to build that arsenal. Now, you guys know I'm a really big fan. Andy Frisella, episode 107, Win the Day, right? Google it right now. Make sure you listen to it. Okay, I'm going to give you like a little hot take of it. This episode's not going to go much longer here. That episode goes for over an hour. It is absolutely fucking thunderous. You got to listen to it at least 100 times in your life. You just have to. You just have to. Okay, but when we're building our power list, that is 5 things you are going to do today to improve your business, to move you closer to your goals, to help you earn more money, to help you help more people within your business. Okay. And then you want to identify what are the tactics and strategies you are going to implement. Okay. So say if you're looking for more leads, you might decide to start ads. You might just decide to spend more money on ads. You might decide to implement your marketing plan. Okay, so that you get more people to raise their hands. And there's millions of different things you can do. Okay, if you're looking to get more consultations booked, right, you might decide to work on your ACR automations, maybe improve those a little bit, find out where a blockage is, see if you can test a new message, okay, to get better response and booking rates. Okay, you might decide to call your leads more. Okay, instead of calling them once a day, you might go, today I'm going to call them twice a day because I've heard Jimmy and Brad talk about that for fucking years and we know it works. Okay, maybe you want to improve your show rates. Okay, like I'm going to confirm all my bookings over the next week and make sure they reply yes. Okay, so I get a confirmation on that booking. On your sales, you might want to look through trainings in the Inner Circle sales portal. Maybe you want to do a role play, okay, to get better at your sales. Maybe you want to improve your systems and processes a little bit, okay, with your cancels, okay, that would be improving your retention, your retention tactics. One of the ones a lot of people do in the Inner Circle is they're running like a month, which is a bingo, which is an engagement and a referral strategy in one. And with your suspensions, basic one, you might contact all the people on suspension and try and get them back faster. Okay, doing that, okay, limiting your suspensions is like signing up a new member. Okay, now guys, when you're first doing this, okay, taking action, positive action, even if you don't know what you're doing, is better than doing fucking nothing. Okay, where the real mastery comes in and why you need a Sherpa, someone to kind of tell you what to do, right, and show you the way, is so that you do the right tasks in the right order, the right way. Okay, so say if you are having a lot of no-shows, for example, it's like, hey, what's your post-booking landing page? What's the first message you send? What's the voice message or video that you send? Are you reconfirming an hour before? Are you treating this booking like they're going to fucking pay you $1,500? Do we need to change your mindset? And that's where a Sherpa or a mentor will really work. But if you, for some reason, don't want a mentor at the moment, you can every single day, you can wake up and decide, what are the metrics I'm trying to improve? What are 5 things I'm going to do today to drive my business forward? And you do not fucking finish work until that list is done. You can decide that without a mentor or a Sherpa. And I'm telling you guys, even if you do the wrong strategies, right, you'll probably do better than what you are right now because you're taking more action. Okay. And that is how you can build a 7-figure business, even if you are a dumb motherfucker like me. Okay, do 5 things every single day that grows your business. Make sure you complete your list every single day. Be super consistent, be super resilient, and make shit happen. You do that over 12, 18, 24, 36 months, heck, for the rest of your life, I promise you, you will have a very successful business. I promise you, you will not ever look in the mirror and be disappointed by the amount of action that you are taking to reach your personal and your business goals. Okay, you'll be very, very proud of yourself. Okay, and you'll become the type of person that deserves to own a 7-figure fitness business. I hope you guys have an absolute amazing day. Any questions you do have, feel free to reach out to me anytime. More than happy to help you guys. More than happy to answer any questions that you do have. Let's go and dominate. Let's do our power list. Let's be really, really ultra consistent. And make sure, if you haven't listened to it yet, right, episode 107, Win the Day from Andy Frisella, that podcast has fundamentally changed my life. Okay, it's changed my life. I hope if you listen to it, it changes your life the same way that it did mine. I love you guys. Have the best day ever.